Hello. Didn't forget the captions. Pog.
Very good.
Birds aren't real.
The captain's
God
pog.
damn it, DJ.
The captain's pog. Captain's pog. Nailed it.
I love reading those.
The old captain's pog.
Hello, everyone. We're here, NotGreatRPG, and we're here once again for the City of Oshuamp.
Soccer derbies. Of those swamped.
I mean,
Update the swamp.
Update the swamp.
ooh, drain the swamp.
Have you updated your swamp recently?
Yeah, we're going to go around the table real quick, introduce ourselves, and then either have a recap or pick back up immediately. I don't know. Sometimes we do the
Performative dance recap.
That's good. That's that.
I think you gotta turn there a little bit.
Let me just stand and get some spray tan on there. Be good. But yeah, so I guess I'll say for tonight I'm Don. Hopefully tomorrow we'll see. And for tonight I'll be playing Ether Revi, the Grave Domain cleric boy that really needs legs.
Start a GoFundMe for Ether's legs.
Still not Lawrence. I'm still playing Yalumwa. For now.
I'm Paul. I play Felix Gray.
Really?
I'm not gonna help you get your legs back.
That's fine.
I'm Glenn. I play Vorst, and you gonna do anything with those bones?
You can have one done with them. I got a whole tent full of them.
I'm Sarah, and thankfully, I get to continue to play Ritora.
Definitely.
Here another day.
I'm sure the title is not remotely indicative.
Definitely returning
Of
from
editing.
wherever I am.
That didn't click until literally just now. Why? Okay, sorry. Hi, I'm DJ. I play Nesgrim. I'm Nesgrim, and I play DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm John. I'm the DM for this thing. Well, it's been, 4 weeks, 5 weeks since we successfully...
4
weeks?
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's been a month since we successfully rescued...
Oh, yeah, because summer vacation.
Yeah.
Moving. And then,
I know, it's been a busy month.
yeah.
We successfully rescued our good friend Ritora from the clutches of some terrifying, malevolent curse that I can't fathom where we got that from.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's gonna be great. We went through the arduous process of a series of checks and Don nearly dying, and I wish.
We already had that title. You can't use that one again.
Yeah, Don nearly dying. Can't wait to use that one. We had some arduous checks and some difficult tasks, and a bunch of NPCs really showed up and did their absolute best to protect Ritora through various performative things inside of the ritual. We had some potions made, we had some people learn some new things, and yeah, it was really a hell of a time. Wembley crushed rocks with his bare hands, dude. It was fucking wild.
Looks right into Nezrim's eyes.
Yep.
I will break you, old man.
My God.
They have to step into the arena.
Oh, right?
If we build it.
They will come.
I've never... Okay,
Yep.
that's a problem.
Yep, that's fine. And then towards the end, as the finale, I guess you could say the culmination of all of our efforts after many moons worth of time and commitment.
The climax.
Our sweet, extensive climax.
you're
Ritora
fucked.
sprout forth from her mouth a terrifying, spinal-looking protrusion of... it's not to say like bark and bone, but I kind of like that in my mind now, so I'm going to say bark and bone. Because it would look spinal, so it would have the, natural protrusions, because that was the definitive, visual that I was going for, with the long extending stick and the small twigs extending out that were the bloodberries that you guys were casting Remove Curse on. Having successfully rid them of their malevolent energy, that got spit out onto the ground. Vines started to break through even Arthur's consecrated holy area in here. cracking through the stone on the floor, gripping at that and gripping at you, and poof! You do not. Oh, I thought you didn't remember the whole spinal thing getting spit out.
I was just taken with the fact that your V is deeper than Paul's. That's all. That's
Why are you
literally it.
looking at their chests?
Well, because I
He
noticed.
was taken with it. You heard the man.
Captivating.
I only remember when I owned a DJ as per vacation
true.
terminology.
You're right. And he's proved it
I mean,
several times
it makes a lot of
over.
sense. You would want a deeper V as that.
Yeah. My eyes are down here.
I'm also just going to preemptively TM Bark and Bone as a possible pet business for the group because it's a great name. So TM.
That'll be a
It
shop
only
that
does
I
cat
open
toys.
Great businessman, DJ.
God damn it. Yeah, then Ritora got, whisked away to a world of fantasy and imagination. And some neat shit happened.
I don't remember us doing a live action of Peter Pan.
We went to fucking the
At the
chocolate
end of the
factory.
episode.
When did we go to the chocolate factory? Fell farther into the chocolate factory.
Oh no, Willie!
I'm kind of not wrong.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
You
get nothing! You lose!
All the ghost
man.
dwarves are the Oompa Loompas.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, you drank fizzy lifting drink.
I was able to jump, and then the lava, the
Yeah,
the
dude, the
chocolate
cursed
river.
dildo was just a candy item.
Oh, he was the
That's the everlasting gobstopper.
That's actually really
That is really good.
Damn it.
so Ether was the fat kid in the chocolate.
There's one shot there somewhere.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's really good. Fuck. Oh, man.
All your prior sins are forgiven.
Wait, my veins are erased?
No.
Damn.
Those aren't sins. Those are
Sins.
Those are paid for. You're never getting rid of those.
Damn it.
We haven't done a one-shot in a while.
We sure have.
We'll do it for that. The
That's
Fell
fine.
Farther Than Chocolate Factory one shot.
It's
with
good
it.
to know that you would be able to 1v1 DJ in any situation because he's so Bane.
Oh, just doomed.
Oh my god. Yeah, so, whisked away to Fantasyland where Tora had some stuff happen in, some definitively physical projected state because you guys saw that she absolutely left the space that you guys were in. As the vines and other things around, contacted in her general area, and it was like, hey, yeah, no, don't leave, come here. But you were like, no, I don't really want to stay here. Like, this place isn't great, and,
Hot Vine singles. In
yeah,
there.
hot fine singles, and, you were like, whoa, I don't know if I'm ready to commit right now. You're asking for, my soul, and that's a lot.
I have a date.
Yeah,
in a few days.
there's a lady
True.
with seeds that's into me.
If you cut those vines down and let them dry after some time, they'd be tender.
God.
Wow.
And just right like that, they send you back.
Gotta
sins
build
are
it
right
back
back.
up right away. You're a hard worker.
I am purified, let me again stain this.
I had to wipe the slate clean to make room for more. That's what.
Yeah, so I mean, I suppose that the absolute best place to be picking right back up in is still in this glorious, glorious room that we have spent. Oh no, you guys are staying.
Okay.
You're being literally, because that was what the conclusion was you were like, ah, and it was like, whoa. And Camilla was like, I'll die for you. You were like, that sucks.
Oh, no.
That's the unintended consequence right now, guys. Damn it. Yeah, so I mean, absolutely, you guys would see, mysteriously, not even mysterious, you guys are magic users, you would absolutely recognize that, some magical effect that had removed Ritora from your physical plane of existence concludes, and she snapped back in at literally the place where she had disappeared. You hadn't changed shape, so you would still look like Ritora. Just hands and knees, obviously having been, flung backwards as this projection is concluded. And, yeah, you land right back in the spot where you left. After literally only being gone for you guys, a few seconds worth of time.
Are we still paralyzed? Because we were paralyzed when she disappeared.
I'm just gonna let it breathe. Fine line. We are now no longer paralyzed.
Nice.
Were they?
I'm gonna call.
Unless you're into it.
Where those vines go?
Yeah, right.
Were they paralyzed the whole time I was gone?
Yeah.
So I reappear
Like
and
a pseudo static shock effect of like, oh my god, things just exploded and our friend's gone. Oh my god, our friend's back. What the fuck is going on? That.
Like a ripple effect.
One might indeed clarify it as a human being, not as an ether, as a ripple effect.
Yep.
I think that's a very sound description.
I'm gonna collapse now.
Oh, why a ripple effect?
Not on me. Just more from the exhaustion. I'm
The
exhausted.
entire circle
4.
just starts going down like dominoes now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just fall to my knees and just.
Oh, your burnt knees.
Yeah, it's not comfortable. It's really bad. Really gotta just slice those off right through the bone. Slap the new ones on. It's really gonna be good. Just rend the flesh.
What?
This will be great. What?
No, we,
I mean,
okay.
the bones are fine. We just gotta get rid of that pesky flesh. Cover it with other things.
Oh my god!
Step into some new
You're
skin.
getting creepier. Please stop.
That's what we'll go for. That was what I was gonna have the people do for sure. It's
Perfect.
definitely is now. Ow!
Riblin, is that you?
Right? It's like a delicious ether Brazilian steakhouse.
Ooh. Just carry me around to the tables.
More ether for you. I'm quite full.
Still alive.
Flip the card, sir.
Yeah, you actually collapse on the ground from exhaustion and, just the incredible emotional turmoil and burden that you've undertaken.
Same.
I think that's fair.
Probably same.
The horrific god is, clutching at your soul, and that grasp is finally seemingly released, and then, terrifying ordeal just witnessed.
I'm going to look at my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, glove off hand?
I think the glove's been gone. I don't think I.
Good. Yeah, I will say that absolutely. As you look at your hand, you see still the same horrific black markings.
I'm gonna run over to her.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? Is it done?
Did it work?
I think its grasp on me has at least weakened. But it has Camilla now.
I knew she'd come to help. We'll get her back in time.
Don't imagine that's something we could do now.
I mean,
This is not the playlist that I have picked. I will clarify. I 100% tried to politely pick like the sentimental one again, which does not sound like this.
No.
They just all sound like this.
It's only the one song. I'll close this.
What the fuck happened to the playlist?
I literally picked the different song, and it just started.
It's like, I don't know.
I think you wanted this.
I set the mood here.
What the fuck is happening with the website?
Maybe I'll pick combat. Alright, so combat works.
Okay.
But mourning does not.
Wait.
It sounds like the audio is messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sounds
down
distorted.
here there should be a button that says stems. Like right about here-ish. No, on the monitor. Like on the screen.
No, that would be on this side.
No, on the website.
On the website?
Yeah. You might have like baseline only.
Find similar?
No.
No.
There's not with this.
No.
It's the same thing that I use on Orbigo, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's. Yeah. Just close out of the, sound thingy.
There's nothing on here that I can't see, right?
Nope.
There's things that you can unsee.
Yeah, no, genuinely, there is not that thing down here. Find similar, add to playlist, download.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Take a peek real quick.
Yeah.
Difficulties.
Yeah, I don't know whether or not Don has something playing from somewhere else. But, like...
So I make it time for the brand mid-show podcast.
Ooh, a rare special.
What's up?
It's the brand mid-show podcast.
All right, who do we have here?
Forrest
All right.
and Nesgra.
Hello, Senator Fan.
Come on, help me out here. Somebody.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Whatever you did it.
Thank you for having me.
We've fixed our music. Thanks, Hands.
What was it? Did you have to restart
Fucking
something?
idea. I literally, on the piece of software that connects to this one that it's sending to, I literally just hit restart audio engine. So Windows just decided to give us demonic music. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Thanks, Bill.
I literally,
I think we know.
I have no idea.
It's not over.
Like, Bill doesn't want it to be over.
Next time, you will share information for
My
bug
God.
reporting.
Well, Brian, thanks for
all
having
right.
me.
It was nice. We'll do this again. Don't speak. His mic's cut.
Do you know just how I'm feeling? Don't speak.
His mic is cut now.
Thank God.
Did you really? Did you really cut his mic?
I did,
Because
yeah.
I'm very happy about that. No one needs to know.
C6 mute.
Got him.
Birds aren't real.
Right as I unmuted.
You could sense
You
it.
can't censor me, Don.
Yeah. Well,
Where were we?
It got Camilla.
yeah, you said it got Camilla. And Glenn was saying I knew she would come to help.
What do you mean it got her?
After it pulled me to whatever plane it's on. It wasn't that dark plane, right? It was.
No.
It was like
You
like
clearly saw
wispy.
cavernous walls, and it embedded into it in a horrifying crystalline projection in its center ass beneath its breastplate,
Wherever it.
and vines lashing out from inside of its corpse. You know, series of desiccated bits of flesh stitched together,
Just normal things.
spoke in a broken mandible jaw. Kind of like that.
It pulled me to wherever it is. And she came and rescued me. I got one hit in before. I'm sorry, it's been so long. I can't remember if I ran in the end.
You were pushed. And then it went, Camilla instead, that's fine, get the fuck out. Sever yourself from me, you have delivered unto me what I have truly wanted.
I think we messed up.
I mean, yeah. For the overall, yes, we fucked up.
Sarah gets
Is
to
alive.
keep being Ritora.
Yeah.
Camilla, not so.
Yeah. She's a strong individual. She fought it before.
She was certainly fighting it again, but it would seem more than happy to have her in my place.
What did it look like?
Horrible. Like all the stories that we've heard, something stitched together out of every piece it's picked up along the way.
But you are somehow not free of it even after all that. Do you still feel it?
Do I still?
I can answer you definitively that you do not feel. Again, the sensation for the magical tugging that would occur was more prominent whenever you used your magic. whenever you were just sitting idly by, you were aware of its presence. You do not feel that continuous kind of like voice in the back of your mind sensation. So you definitely have that, clearly. Well, if you want to cast magic, though, that's a whole different bargain.
I would like to cast Divine Sense, please.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you obviously detect that Koran is undead.
Yeah, and Reared is a fiend, sure.
Yeah, Rirda is still a fiend. Who else is in my room?
How about the Ritora persuasion of people?
Oh, well, we'll get to that.
Naivara's here.
What about how's Naivara doing?
Naivara would absolutely give off to you now that she has removed her masking ring. Would absolutely as well give off a fiendish essence. That was way too satisfying.
Fins are red. Hair is red.
Right? Oh my god.
That's secretly what I was hoping for.
She is not into you.
Are we getting any undead Felix vibes, or?
Ooh.
Don't look at me.
I will tell you that you
Is
do
Felix
not...
a fucking vampire?
Don't look at me! He never specified, John! All these times!
No, this room is filled with mirrors. You wouldn't see its reflection anyway.
Sure.
You don't see its reflection. No, I'm just-
Do we see Corin's reflection?
No, we do not see Corin's reflection. We do see Felix's reflection. You do not detect any undead, celestial, or fiend from our good pal Felix.
None of those things.
None of those three things that are detected by divine sense come from our good friend Felix. I
Okay.
will say that before you had detected that there was a growing presence of undead inside of Ritora, you do not feel that. You just sense, I mean, effectively nothingness, actually, in that regard, because, like, it's detecting the thing, so you would detect its absence.
Mm-hmm. Well, not that I would detect it. Its absence would be notable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you had a prior indication
Right.
of the undead presence in her.
She's clean.
God, did you stick your hand up and give her an ocular pat down? We're good.
That's the moment when I'm going to collapse to the floor.
I caught the knife in her boot.
On that note, considering the fact that I did fight this thing, would I have any... It was really gross.
Mm-hmm.
Would that gross have come with me at all? Any...
So where you scritched was the bony protrusions on its chest. So you would have struck, because you were attempting to hit that glowing crystalline projection.
That's right.
You would have struck the sternum, so you would have hit bone. I will tell you that, like, your primal savagery did literally nothing to it.
No.
So, no, none of its gross essence would have returned with you.
Okay.
We're just gonna flame in his eyes. You're clean! Filthy bitch.
She doesn't come up as undead. That's all.
Does
That's-
anyone else? He's looking at me.
Why are you looking at me? I'm like out.
Do you want me to stab you?
No.
Just my-
Paul, I can tell
Not
them you're undead
particularly.
right now. They'd all
No,
believe
I'm
me.
undead.
I was more concerned about if there is something that has affected me.
Oh, you could have asked me as well. At any point during the
Yes.
time we've spent together.
More concerned about what might have happened during this ritual.
Why?
Close proximity. And I wonder.
Yeah, you do. I will tell you, so this way you could indicate to him you did not detect anything about Ether. Being
No.
different.
No, you good.
You good.
Thanks.
He comes up clean.
He's clean.
Thank you.
That's an
Oh, what's this ether? Some herb, huh? What's this? Now he's clean.
Nesgrim's no narc.
It is mine.
Why didn't you share?
Narc Grim.
An herbalist friend of
You're
mine gave it
altering it.
gave it to me to
Yeah.
hold. It's not mine. I
Well,
swear to
hold it
God.
for
I mean, fuck.
He's
He's alive. Fuck!
See
Put on
my
a
evil
mask
plan.
I put on a mask and I stay straight edge for 12 hours. That's anti-DJ.
And Corin will, pull back his blade ever so slightly and sheath it.
Thank you.
I mean, she didn't want you to die.
I did not want her to die.
Luckily, neither of you had to die.
Or any of us, for that matter.
Yes.
Indeed.
Oh.
I'm gonna stand and walk around the room and see.
Your legs are broken.
I'm gonna crawl around.
Thank
the
you.
room. Yeah.
Please. You always walk around, just a leisurely stroll. Oh my god!
Yeah, you've never described a character more walking around than he's here without legs.
His legs have been
I've got 10
destroyed.
feet of movement, okay? I am flying.
What if you just learn to walk on your hands?
Yeah, you begin crawling around.
Yeah, I'm gonna just look at my other friends and the other NPCs in the room and make sure that no one is unconscious in terms of being at 0 HP, passed out.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I know Levi it was a little iffy.
No, Levi had woken back up to be able to again perform his
That's right.
peace breaking of bread for the redirection of damage.
Browning bond.
He's tired. Everyone is clearly exhausted to pretty comparable levels as you.
Sure.
Yeah, the majority of people are at third levels of exhaustion, so everybody clearly looks
Casuals.
really fucking tired and magically drained.
Do I have any levels of exhaustion?
Yes, you would absolutely as well. We'll go with a solid 3. 3 feels like a good number.
I know I didn't during the whole ordeal, but I feel like
Yeah, evil god just stopped stabbing you in the soul, so I feel like that's kind of tiring.
I feel like that'd take a lot out of you.
Yeah, just generally.
It gets easier over time.
I'm gonna crawl my way into the rough center of everybody and start casting Prayer of Healing over the next 10 minutes, targeting the 6 people that I know had a negative interaction in terms of taking the damage for her.
Sure. So
With
you
the
can't
bread
heal
and the others.
Corin.
Can't heal Corin.
I mean, it's Levi, Vorst took some, Nesgrim took some.
Okay.
Didn't I redistribute damage to you?
Oh,
I have 29 hit points.
Okay.
And that's my max.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah,
My
that
max
is the
is-
other
they all
issue
had
is
max
that.
reduction.
Yeah,
Right.
I got hit.
Yep.
Right.
Reduced.
Correct.
yeah,
Do we
Shit,
remember
okay.
what my max was before?
It should say.
yeah, it should be in the
I
on it.
I did it temporary, but now it's just permanent.
Do you have the wrong
Or is
character
it
sheet
the
up?
49?
That's a really good point.
No, I
No,
don't.
it's gonna be the 49.
Okay. So I lost
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, then I won't do that because
It's not gonna do anything.
Yes, everybody is
yeah.
burnt and unable to be healed.
Okay.
me with your dirty healing magic.
I will then go to Ritora and cast Left for
Filthy.
Restoration on her, just attempting to, if there is anything left in her, any residual, get it out, or try to help her in some way with that.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, there's
soul
definitively a sense of calming, I would say, that is attributed to the idea of you still at death's door are willing to crawl to your good friend and seeing her. I don't know. I mean, what look do you think visibly Ritora would have looking down at her hand and still seeing the marking, despite knowing that she is magically and metaphysically freed, but physically presents like she still has some markings?
Just concern more than anything
Sure.
that it hasn't. Would it look how it did towards the end, all the way up, onto my chest and everything, or would it look like
Absolutely
it did?
still.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it looks like, I will tell you that in the same way that like how an old tattoo's ink begins to fade and becomes blotchy. I will tell you that you start to have that settling in as the clean black ink starts to part or break.
So definitely, still concerned, but even seeing it start to break up and start to look a little less.
Prominent.
Yeah, just concerned that it's still there at all, but happy to see it fading.
Sure. Yeah. I will tell you that even just literally you in the presence of her, you don't need to burn the spell slot.
Okay.
Like, you literally just being in her area, checking upon her, and attempting to still, as best as you can, alleviate the emotional turmoil and burden. Yeah.
Sure.
It's a calming presence.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
In the time of you crawling across the floor, I would have sat down and like kind of braced her up so that she's not just like laying on the floor like.
I knew you would survive.
I didn't have that much faith.
I know.
It's only thanks to you all.
You are very strong yourself, Ritora.
I will absolutely indicate that at this time, Faye, Iris, Grace, Nivara, Levi in Luna's arms, Arthur and Wembley all begin collecting each other.
Yeah.
Arthur's pretty fine, so is Wembley. Mostly they begin collecting the exhausted women who saved your life.
Yeah.
And ushering them out of the room, Wembley just like, "Urgh." And Arthur just patting him on the back.
Just gonna crush the health back into them.
Yeah. I just love so much, Mr. Arthur. I know, Wembley.
Got so much to give.
Begin ushering them out. Like, Wembley holds the door open. You know, Arthur's got two of them slung over either shoulder and, you know, begins shuffling his way out the single narrow door frame.
Zoidberg.
Pretty much.
I would have whistled for Rirda to assist with that, like help carry anybody that isn't fit to walk out with them.
Yeah. Rita just like hops up on all fours.
Scooping up women.
Yeah.
Come on!
This is the best!
We gotta go!
Rita knows most of them are gay. And Rita respects. He's not Nesgrim.
Don't be a Nesgrim.
We need to do that as a commercial. Don't be like Nesgrim.
That's a good one.
You are correct. We're gonna let's go lesbians.
Just
Isn't
cheering.
that like what's his name? The loud guy from Parks and Rec.
Oh, I forget his name.
oh.
I know who you're talking about.
No,
Yeah.
the very angry one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he has like that show?
Yeah, he's got the show.
Oh, Billy Eichner.
Yes.
Yeah, Billy on the street, yeah.
Is there a thing where he just screams, "Let's go, lesbians"?
Yeah.
Probably.
There you go. That's
Yep.
Thank you,
Canon now.
thank you, DJ, from wherever you are.
yeah. They begin ushering, carrying people out. And Corin just kind of like sits here and takes a deep breath. You guys are hanging out in this room.
I'm gonna sniff at her hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does it smell like death?
No, it no longer has that, intense, pervasive, concentrated necrotic odor, like, fetid flesh, absolutely. No longer has that.
She's clean.
Don't be like this.
Feel more comforted when he says it.
Yeah, let me just... Nah, she's clean. Does it still hurt?
No.
Doesn't reek of death anymore.
I don't feel it anymore.
No. Scars tell stories.
I'm not so worried about the scar, just what it might mean.
Oh, God, and I wouldn't imagine that something this strong and horrible could happen to somebody without leaving a mark.
Everyone has scars, everyone has stories. The things that we go through in life leave a mark on us.
Just seeing her little pencil legs just sitting there.
Please help me.
We all have scars.
You've got like Mr. Krabs legs.
And no feet, just look. My 10 movement speed.
Put a boot on there.
Yes.
That's why he's always so angry. Can't get anywhere.
They do not define us, but they are a part of us.
worried it can still reach me.
It remains to be seen.
I think if it could still reach you, it would be trying to do so.
It has what it wants for now, but it's hungry.
I think whatever connection it had to you, you coughed up on the floor.
Is that still there?
Ugh.
I'm glad you said something. Because now that the NPCs are out there, bam! I will absolutely tell you that like a litany of small little bursts absolutely begin to happen from the small berries at the conclusion of the spinal bony projections, filling the surrounding area with a bright, vibrant plumage. That would look like spray and bursts of buds releasing their effervescence into the air. Icky.
That can't be good.
Yay, we all have feet now. I did it.
I breathe deep.
Absolutely. Like the door is closed. It fills the area. Fuck, Corin's in here. Damn it.
I got you!
Give Corin one.
No, wait, don't!
Give me more!
No, don't give it to Corin!
Give him the feet. Give him the
No,
feet.
don't give him the feet!
Felix
just says,
give me more.
you don't breathe! Slap!
No, you don't
You
breathe.
don't breathe! No, I'm not focused on I can choose to breathe! Breathing's a choice! But not for Corin!
I'll think of one for him. We'll give him a cool thing.
No, don't. Please, don't. It's gonna make him hard to kill later.
I know.
This man speaks like an evil person.
We're
I
not
know.
killing him later.
No,
Because he's my best friend.
he's not. He should have died. Why did he tank another one? Have you been hearing the things this man has been saying?
He's a gentleman. I don't know.
You
what
have
you're talking about.
rose-tinted glasses on, and they're real thick.
He's my best friend.
He's my best friend. That's a demon.
Knife for people on the streets. I love him.
I know, but the world will crumble. Just the best. Hey, that thing that
Always
likes...
for you.
I like Dad Kong. That's a great story. I want to eat things. Dad Kong?
Diddy Kong.
What's a dog? Come on,
I do
you like
like
Dad
Dad
Kong.
Kong.
Giant.
I do like Dad Condo.
That's Nesgrim's father. God damn it. No.
Absolutely. It fills the air. You all take a natural inhalation and feel this overwhelming, spiritual essence that I will indicate feels like the calming spirit of Ritora. The sensation of pride in your friends, resilience, strength, fortitude, that is what absolutely bestows upon them their gifts. It is your nature. You are the nurturer, after all.
What just happened?
That's not the sort of thing I think most people get to experience without someone losing their life first.
Yes.
Are there still plants growing out of these cracks throughout the room?
Nope.
Or they're gone?
They are gone, and I will tell you that the bark that you vomited up, and these small berries, that the berries, after they burst, the flesh, the external skin, they would look, grape-sized. They would, the flesh would fall, begin to wither, as would the bark.
Into dust?
Yes. Drained, effectively, of the magic that had been in you, channeled from a different source, attempting to stain you, that effectively your friends assisted you in purifying. That now raw magical energy has been twisted and molded by your magical energy, by your soul. That is what is released into the air.
Ether, do you still have my focus?
Yes. Assuming I had it
Yes.
to begin with.
Yeah,
Okay,
she gave it to you before
Okay.
all this began.
Yes. Pull it out. And
I love how you play it up now. I'm gonna walk around the room. Can you hand me my thing? Oh my god.
They're sitting right next to her.
Eve, you're the fucking drama queen.
the bone princess.
I'm sorry. The what?
He said the bone princess.
The Disney princess we didn't know we needed, I guess.
No, that's bad.
Just imagining
Coming
him,
this summer.
him groaning about having to lean over the hand or something, and all of us sitting around rolling our eyes behind his back.
Right. It's like super
This guy.
loud.
You really wore that in the ballroom? You wore those legs.
I'm sorry, did those shorts say juicy?
You know they do.
Yeah, hand you your focus.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone else okay?
I'm asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, Felix is absolutely like breathing it in deep.
Cora, no. Don't.
It's my stuff to huff. Back up. I choose to
What do you
breathe.
While we are sitting here,
Mm-hmm. Now that you have your focus
now that
back.
I have my focus back,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna cast Druidcraft.
For what effect?
I... Are there windows in this
No.
No.
No, we are surrounded by mirrors.
mirror?
I'll tell you that there's small pieces of the bark from, the horrifying thing inside of you.
No, that's terrible. I don't do that.
I mean, I'm just saying,
He's like, "Go ahead, do
there's
it.
some small sticks of terrifying plant life on the ground. It's fine.
I think the weather might be acceptable.
I'm hurt.
You're not.
Yeah, no, you absolutely cast Druidcraft. You do not have any negative effect as you once again utilize your druidic magic. I will tell you that you still sense the blizzard. It would be a roundabout concluding now because it is the following morning. And in the next 24 hours, it's, another overcast day with flurry and intermittent heaviness and snows, and finally around about the night, things clear up, and nice peaceful evening into a sunny morning the next day.
No odor, no...
No odor, nothing negative.
I think you are safe.
I think you're right. It also seems like today will be a good day to stay inside.
Awfully appropriate.
Yes.
So many of us need sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I do not think we'll be going anywhere for many days.
Mm-hmm.
There will be sun tomorrow.
I fucking hate the sun. Feels good to say loud.
Oh my
It's
god.
like, wait, was that Corey or was that John?
That's both. We are one and the same.
I think some sleep is in order.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
One of us will have to carry this one.
I have to roll a very important performance check.
I'll take him.
Oh man, that's a 3. Snoring like I don't even know what.
Ooh. I mean, I feel like it would have like sleep apnea style sounds for like the
Like the little
natural
bubbly.
fluids. Yeah. Like, you get like. Corey just looks over. I can take him.
Just wake up Cradle and Corin's like,
How bad does Corin look?
Corin is really fucking hurt.
He looks really shitty. Yeah, I would pick him up because I'm sitting real pretty right
I don't
now.
think you can pick Corin up.
You don't know what Corin's into.
Fucking bet. I am strong as shit.
Dude, right? Local vampire dads? Woof.
Corin is big.
Now you're thinking about it, though.
Climb to the top of Arthur's tower and just throw him off. Yeah, no, I'll pick up Felix. I'll stop him and pick him up by the scruff.
I am heavier than I look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just let you know.
Okay.
He was just gonna pick up Corin.
He can walk.
Yeah. Corin would absolutely reach down and help you to your feet.
Thank you.
No problem.
I think I can mostly walk. Okay.
Just pats you on the ass.
No, the best.
No knife, please.
No. Not now.
Okay.
Maybe later.
All right.
It was fun, right?
Yes, very fun.
Good to know you're into it.
You kept me alive.
Oh, no, your friend did.
I know she did, but
Had she not said that, I probably would have let you die for her. I'm just kidding. You saved my daughter, man. Wasn't gonna let you ever die.
thank you.
Thank you.
Are you doing that to Corin? Mr. Vampire, sir.
Yeah.
Can you pat me on the ass, please? You just
Got
handing
any more of
those out.
pats?
You just handing those out? Or?
What time does the next piggyback ride come?
Divine sense that ass.
Would you have let me die?
I mean, for her,
Yeah.
it's a tough question.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Given that I'm kind of the one who got her into that mess.
You are.
Oh man, I'm out. Corin.
Down boy. It just grips into your ass.
Take me on the road. Strangling me. All my midsection is being collapsed.
Not that I did it to her.
Nesgrim is overstating things.
I mean, Adrian did it to her.
They got in trouble together.
Yeah. Don't.
Don't what?
Don't. He's gonna walk out with Ether over his arm.
Don't what?
Don't.
Yeah, you just hear Ether in the hallway. It's just, what? Don't!
Ether knows.
You're echoing down the hallway from somewhere else. Shut up! I'm trying to sleep!
Sleeping fishy.
He's writing don't. With a period afterwards. It's a very definitive.
Very definitive don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you that as you round the corner with him, he takes you towards the foyer and starts climbing up the central staircase that goes to the second level. You see, essentially like a series of doors closing in one wing, indicating like that's the lesbian wing. We'll be on the other wing.
Sure.
That's why we separate.
Which wing was that?
You're not there. Corin and Ethan will never tell, and Arthur's going to point to the other end of the hallway. No, you go down there.
Wembley's just gonna be the night watchman in the hallway.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh,
just
no.
like wandering around like Filch.
I'm just picturing Jim Carrey from a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you have
also
a hall
fair.
pass?
Yeah.
I think I've always pictured Filch.
Yes,
for
that's
Wembley.
literally what Wembley kind of looks like.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
has like a suit on instead. He looks like a nicer dressed up Filch.
A hydra
He needs a
skin
cat.
suit.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Wembley protector of gays. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, Corin, absolutely carries you over to a room, and Arthur inserts a key and unlocks it, and just like beckons it inside, and Corin yeets you onto a bed. Alright, go to sleep. Closes the door.
Okay. Thank you.
You hear the door lock.
Okay.
So I got Felix by the back of his cloak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw him up over on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Hold out my hand to Ritora.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up.
Mm-hmm.
We should all go.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yeah. So that you guys make it out of the hallway, if you hear, the door close and lock, and Corin and Arthur standing up at, the first door on the right wing, and Arthur just looks down over the railing and just quietly beckons everybody up. Opens up a series of doors and absolutely provides for everybody a singular bedroom.
Thank you.
Ah, no problem. Least I could do. I'll make Wembley make breakfast for you all when you wake up. Ain't that right, Wembley? I hate to cook. He's a great chef, though. Hates it, but he's so good at it. Just like everything you do, Wembley. Yes. Yes.
That's gotta be. That has to be the worst curse I've ever heard.
Oh, yes, but you should see him crack an egg.
Is he good at things he doesn't like?
Yes.
That's what he said.
Wait, no, I meant that the other way around. Damn it! Is he
Exactly
bad
that. I see that he's got it. Off to bed, everyone.
Is he bad at things he does like? Is what I want.
No, he's fine at those things, but he's better at things he hates.
Good to know.
Something in him just channels in and stays laser focused.
Okay, good to know.
Do you have a thing you want him to do and need to know if he hates it? Or if he's into it? I can promise you if it's that, he's good either way.
I'm just curious, that's all.
Alright then, buddy, the bed's right there for you.
He actually operates on spite. That's it.
Yep.
It's his power.
It's the only thing keeping him alive.
Yep.
Just spite.
Yep.
Keeps me going.
Wait a second.
Yep.
We've seen this before.
It's fine.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
What's wrong, Morty? Oh, man, nothing, bud.
Is there another?
Don't worry about it.
It'll be
It's fine. Take me to bed, please.
Take
I'm going to bed.
Yeah. Everybody eats themselves into a singular bedroom, and I don't know if there's anything anybody wants to do before sleepy time. If not, we'll wake up.
Like 3 days later.
Nope. One day.
Can I roll the number of hours I'm asleep?
Sure.
Oh wait, that's actually really bad. No,
Yeah.
I don't do that. I'm gonna roll one. No, what? I'm just gonna roll a d20.
I will say everybody gets a solid 10 hours of just exhausted sleep, having pushed themselves to the brink of their physical limits. And if nobody has anything really that they want to do, we would absolutely wake up around about 8 p.m., so my time. Welcome. It's time for breakfast, everybody.
Yeah, I think the only thing Ether would do before bed is just, thank Malo for whatever, understanding that there was very little that could be done.
Yeah, I will absolutely give you the indication that it feels like your voice travels.
Sure.
No response or anything like that, but
Yeah.
you've had sufficient opportunities and interactions to perceive the conclusions of your prayers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think he expects an answer.
Yeah,
either.
exactly. Like, you have been a man out here on your own for
Yeah.
a decade.
Yeah.
You've
He
come to
listens.
terms with the serenity of your own resolve.
Yeah. He listens to the echoes of the silence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to do anything before sleepy time?
I would have taken my mask off and put it on the whatever counter.
Yeah, there's like a little
Nightstand.
nightstand in there. Like, it's effectively a bed and a nightstand in every room.
I would have taken my mask off, put that on there, and just stared at it. And I don't know if you can hear me, but we'll get you out of this. Thank you for everything you've done today.
I'll tell you that the mask shakes.
I'll get you out of this.
Yeah. Like a quick, violent shake.
Ooh, that wasn't what I wanted. Ghost mask!
Pie birds off the table.
Oh shit, that's right, ghosts exist!
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Sleep.
Sleep?
Sleep.
Fantastic. Yeah, I will say that we all, like I said, awaken around 10 hours or so later. It will be around 8 p.m.
Recover a level of exhaustion.
Absolutely.
Oh, buddy.
Ye old singular level of exhaustion.
My HP.
My HP.
Yep, your maximum hit point reduction effect is concluded. And again, just for the sake of expediency, I would say that Arthur would be in the hallway directing everybody down. Behind the staircase, there is a large oaken door, like two-sided, that is currently fully open. It opens inwards into a large, obvious dining hall, and you can see that there's an enormous, like, 20-person long, nice, pine-colored, like, light wood, a bit lighter than what we have here, table with a bunch of fucking high oak chairs, and the variety of NPCs that assisted are currently walking around, setting plates, and bringing out various breakfast-related food items. And Levi's running around with a big basket of bread. You
Grab
see
some-
that there's a bunch of plates set out, and it looks effectively like a banquet.
Help where I can.
Mm-hmm.
Slam that motherfucking door open as soon as I wake up.
Mhm.
I feel fucking wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Run downstairs.
Was that? Do you not have any levels of
I have no exhaustion. No, I feel
Mhm.
great.
Nice.
Mhm.
And then I'll just go back to doing what I normally do.
Mm-hmm.
Getting yelled at by Luna to do whatever.
I would tell you that she is not remotely yelling this morning. That this feels like a very, not like odd, a very sympathetic, quiet morning of everybody's beat, everybody's worn out, and also everyone is together and safe, and that is something that everybody clearly is cherishing as best as they can.
Good morning to you. You feeling better? To
Yeah.
Luna.
Yeah, yesterday was really fucking shitty, but definitely better. At least now that, he's alright.
Yeah.
You see Levi just, like, standing stationary, holding a long, like, croissant. Yeah, that's great. Small bread. No, that's... Yeah. 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 Like a roll. Twisted. Maybe we'll call it something else, though. Twisty. Yeah. 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 Twisty. Who wants a twisty? Hmm. You see, like, she pats Levi on, like, the top of his shoulder, and he just, like, runs over. Twisty.
Thank you.
Hands out, croissants and stuff. And like I
you,
said,
Levi.
there's delicious danishes and other things. There's a litany of pancakes and various types of egg spreads and delicious, pancakes and waffles. And you just see Wembley in, like, an apron that says "Kiss the Cook." But, like, Kiss is clearly, like, scratched at. like it looks like in the classic scenes when, somebody, like, slashes it like a batter on the wall in, like, a film with, like, a sword.
Like there's just a line.
Yes,
straight
there's
through
just
it.
a line, and straight through Kiss, but it's clearly, like, magically mended back together many times.
The cook.
Yes. Yeah, he's got, like, a little chef hat, like, only on the corner of his head. And Arthur's just, like, looking at him as he comes out through the back door for the kitchen. I love when he wears it. He looks great, doesn't he?
Yes, very professional.
Yeah. Thanks, Wembley. It's got, like, a cast iron pan cracking the
Oh my
handle.
god!
Yeah, dude. He broke Jack!
Yeah,
He broke diamonds. He's got to pass on everything.
Right?
Is it cracking or just like squishing?
He's like squishing.
Oh my
I have
god.
to
Like
ask.
Play-Doh.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Has-
envisioning. Oh my god.
Squeezing
Has
the
anyone-
pan so hard it's heating up.
Has anyone tried to kiss him?
I mean, well, not in a while, right, Wembley?
Nesgrim, read the sign.
It's customary.
No.
Absolutely says kiss the cook.
No.
No,
That's a good idea.
I'm not interested.
That's a very smart
You
move.
just hear the, like, cracking frame of the pan as he squeezes a bit harder.
You must go through a lot of kitchenware.
Oh, Wembley's a good guy. It's fine. Besides, nothing we can't fix. Mostly. We do throw a lot of stuff out, actually, don't we, Wembley? He's just got, like, scalloped potatoes in the cast iron pan, and he just, like, drizzles them out onto, like, a big, long, silver platter.
Scalloped potatoes sounds so good.
I want to eat that.
God, man, why do you do that?
Oh, we can't talk about food.
Right?
Oh, we're talking about
As we
food.
sit down for breakfast.
Oh, and one of them asked Wembley to make a special shepherd's pie for you.
What makes it special?
Wembley made it.
For you.
It's for you.
It's filled with thumbtacks
Who
and
asked
nails.
Wembley to make it for me?
Luna.
Okay,
She said you loved shepherd's pie.
sure do.
It'll be out in a minute.
Very good.
It's a whole shepherd.
I'm looking forward to it.
Wembley, the pie for our good friend.
Why do you sound like Chet You Betcha?
He just kind of like retrieves the cast iron pan and shuffles slowly back into the kitchen. You just smell delicious shepherd's pie, like that odor of fresh vegetables, delicious buttery crust.
Wembley's here to shepherd you
Mm-hmm.
to the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a minute or so later, you see him bring out a very large, like, I want to say maybe 18, 20 inch in diameter shepherd's pie on a huge platter.
Oh, thank you.
Have a seat.
I will. Do you have any spicy peppers?
For the shepherd's pie?
Yeah,
What?
No.
it's very good.
I'm going to throw this out.
You said it there. That's fine. Thank you.
Sit down.
All right, sure, man. I'm just gonna sit down.
See him after you sit down, he just like places it in front of you, grabs a napkin and like clearly, flamboyantly flaps it open, goes to like tuck it into the collar of your shirt.
I got that.
You
thing.
must not spill.
Okay. I'm proud of you for being able to open the napkin that way. I know they're heavy.
I didn't think you could manage it, that's why I opened it. You see, God, I love them. They're so good together. It's the happiest I've ever seen Wembley.
You just want to see a sitcom.
The edges of a grin in Wembley's lips just like
My
quivering.
Like, honestly, like, they're the odd couple.
Yep.
They really
I
are.
feel like I'm just watching a couple of old men in a nursing home
Yep.
patronizing each other.
Yep.
When you described bringing that out, I thought you had already given the one to Nesgrim, and then he brought out a bigger one. And it's like, why does he get? Why is
The
his
small,
separate?
shitty
Yeah,
one.
why is his separate? What's been done?
And obviously it's set in front of you, and napkin is now tucked into your collar and nice and covered.
No, I'm not sure if you've. No, I can eat it this way. It's fine.
What other way is there to eat a shepherd's pie?
You should ask Luna. Not Luna. Who was it?
Levi,
Thank you, Levi.
small boy. How does he eat shepherd's pie? Ladle into his mouth like a squirt. He loves it. I can do that. What?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we absolutely squirted mashed potatoes into Nesgrim's
Oh
mouth.
my god!
I
It's
will.
like a makeshift shepherd's pie.
I will tell you. What's your passive perception?
16.
16? Oh, baby. I will tell all of you that you guys are looking, that as you're looking at, like, Wembley and Levi with this conversation, you guys see Riorda walking behind Nestor with his claws extended and just, like, fingertips into the pie.
Like
and just,
Swiper?
like, yep.
It's like when Toast is trying
Exactly that, just right into his mouth as you turn as he indicates that he'll happily ladle it into your mouth. And you just see Riorda, like, leaning over the shepherd's pie, just...
What did he roll?
A genuine 18 on the die.
Holy shit.
He had the decent stealth mod because he had to survive out on his own.
Yeah.
So, like, with modifier, it's a 21, I believe.
I see.
Yeah, no, he just...
You know, if you would have asked, I would have gladly let you have some. You didn't have to... No, I can get my own, I appreciate it, but... You can have that, that's fine.
just like peas and carrots just dripping into his scruffy beard. He just pulls out the chair next to you, like, very close. Scooches in next to you and just eyes the pie.
It's Toast.
Uh-huh.
It's actually Toast.
He's gonna wait for you to open that food bowl.
Yep.
You can have a little bit more, sure. I would,
He 100% licks his fingers. And then
I would prefer if you used like a fork or a knife, though. Maybe?
Or a lady.
he holds his hand and picks up a fork.
You got it, buddy.
Forking
That's
it out of
exactly
his
what I
hand.
meant. Thank you. Beautiful. You're a hero, Rita. You really are.
I like that you're criticizing the way he's eating shepherd's
Yeah,
pie
you're getting
after the
shot in
first
your
time
mouth.
when it was literally shot into your mouth. Like out of a squeeze tube.
Is that not how you
you
prefer to eat
fucking
mashed
hate
potatoes?
And the second time was on the floor of a cabin, face first,
With him.
with him.
It's like a savory
Oh
go.
yeah, you weren't here for that.
Mm-hmm.
But picture some cheddar, garlic, mashed potatoes in a Go-Gurt tube. And you just...
No. No, I don't.
Can I get that motion one more time?
I will tell you guys that as he is sitting here
Yeah.
staring at Riordan, you see Wembley return from the kitchen with a bellows.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And you see dripping out of the back end of the opening of the bellows
Is there soot?
mashed potatoes.
Oh my
And he just
God,
walks
yes,
over
please.
and looks down at you.
Dad?
Yep.
Charcoal mashed potatoes.
He's just like,
We need this as a commercial.
My new order. Why is that? Why is that the motion?
Riordan, I would appreciate if you used a fork.
I want to bathe it.
this long blonde hair flowing in the
I guess
breeze.
I'm buying the bellows on Amazon now.
At least he's not double dipping like really, you know, it's just all contained
It's,
on
yeah, it's one
Nesgrim.
and done, yeah.
I'm just gonna walk up to Arthur.
Hey.
Is there tea?
Oh, yeah, of course. Several pots. Made sure Wembley gave us a good variety. Bunch of the local berries. Some flowers. Lovely stuff.
No dirt, I assume.
No, what the fuck? That's terrible.
Surprisingly, it's been a problem.
I mean, yeah, I remember that she did that to him, but good God, why would I? Wembley put it in the pie. That's not ground beef, that's dirt. Said it was special.
Ritora just starts cracking up.
Just for him.
Riordan's like happily still eating it.
Did you get me with a cursed pie?
Are the teapots just dented with like finger holes?
Yep, absolutely. It is not actually dirt. It is legitimate, delicious ground beef. Just as a clarification.
I didn't
Arthur's
think-
also fucking around.
I didn't
It's
think
dirt
you'd
fed
do
ground
that.
Yeah,
beef.
right.
There you go.
Farm.
Farm to table.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that everybody sits down and, well, like I said, litany of various dishes, and everybody helps themselves to all the things that they want of seemingly endless proportions.
I'm gonna eat way too much shepherd's pie.
Good, yeah. He goes back in and refills it.
Is this real food?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real kitchen, real food, real ingredients, spices.
Papa
and
John's.
herbs.
I mean,
Papa!
to be fair, when we were out in the woods, we were eating real food
That's-
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think we were
Thanks for that.
ungrateful.
Yeah, right? Fucking asshole.
I cooked it.
You gave us food, you piece of shit.
Literally everybody almost said thank you.
I know.
Everything
I was
else
gonna
we
say,
ate in
I
the
went
city
and
was...
hunted it.
Yeah, you
Jeez.
hunted it.
I provided moral support.
I
Moral
criticized
support.
your food endlessly every night at watch.
You did.
Oh, I left all the pelts with Edo-san, didn't I?
Breast cockcloth.
He's a big guy.
Really, really big. Also tall.
Seriously.
Is there any of this breakfast that I can enjoy immediately, or will I need to wait for everything to cool off?
No, everything is... Because of the size of it, there are absolutely sets of it that are closer to like a warm, maybe room temperature area.
I'll have to wait less time for this.
Cold eggs.
Cold eggs.
It's a bad time.
Bro, sometimes you die and come back.
Right? You don't get to eat hot food anymore. It hurts like boiling iron in your stomach.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
this is delicious.
This is my
Wembley. Thank you.
Such is life. Re-life.
Welcome. You're welcome. Just pulls the tip.
And?
And...
Oh my god.
Wembley, what are you doing, Wembley?
I'm sleepy.
And you're like,
I'm sleepy. I'm just sleepy.
God damn it. Thank you, Luna. God.
Yeah, we'll say that everybody is sitting around enjoying a delicious breakfast. I do not know if there's anything anybody wants to talk about, because, you know, really went through some serious shit. And have not had an opportunity to comfortably relax and talk shit out. So, figured I would leave that space open.
Sure.
Where's the gun?
Still tired.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, you see everybody just kind of look around at each other at the table and smile at each other and look back at you and smile, and you know, after a couple of seconds of not like awkwardness, but just like everybody else like enjoying and like taking a deep breath, like Faye just kind of looks over after looking at, you know, Grace and Luna and everybody. Very well deserved.
I feel very lucky to have such wonderful friends who would put everything on the line for me.
Well, it's just kind of, I guess, what we do. But it's part of being family.
I hope I can repay the favor one day.
Well, I think in many ways the joys that you all have already brought to us have been payment enough. It's not like any of us are here for the money.
Now you know the ritual's not just theoretical.
Yeah, you see just like, you know, Iris, like, put down her fork and knife on her plate and just kind of like put her hand to her chin. That is a very good point. I'll have to do it again sometime. Not this one. A different thing. But now it at least shows to me demonstrably that we are able to develop magics, which is an incredibly powerful thing to have at our disposal.
While we were out gathering supplies, we were able to gather, I told Luna and Arthur about this, but we were able to gather a number of seeds for the plants that were necessary.
Yeah, I will say that, like, absolutely, Luna, has a wide, beaming smile. You mean, like, we could make, like, a garden?
That was my hope.
Yeah. Levi, we could put, like, herbs and cream cheese and stuff on the bread. Bagels. You're a genius. She just, like, reaches over and just hugs him. You just see him, like, smiling from, like, the height of her shoulder.
Bagels.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna make so much money. The only cream cheese in town.
I don't. Where? Are we growing the cream cheese? Where's the?
Can you grow cream cheese?
No, I'm very confused about where the cream cheese is coming from.
Cows. Cows make.
Towards mine, I just move. as I'm like doubled over like this, lazily putting stuff on my plate with Mystic Hand and move in your mind.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I've never been this tired in my life.
So close to death.
Please.
Yeah, she just kind of like we.
Do you have
Cows.
cows?
I mean, we don't tell people about our farm, but yeah, we've got a farm.
That's amazing.
That is extraordinary.
Yeah,
Where?
it's a secret farm. We don't tell people about it.
We won't tell anyone about the farm.
Oh, all right, that's fine then.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's
Right, Nesgrim?
It's underground.
Never mind. Go back to what you were doing.
It's under the tavern.
How far under?
I mean, I don't know. It takes us like 15 minutes, half an hour to walk there. Like, it's pretty far.
Is there enough room for a stone giant?
In a farm?
Nearby.
How big is a stone giant?
About 17 feet.
Oh my god.
Something like that, yes. It's very nice.
His name is Adostan.
He is a friend.
He helped us gather some of the herbs.
He grabbed.
Smushed some.
I don't want him to smush the cows.
No
He would
orcs.
not. He pulled whole trees for us.
He did that
Yes.
as well.
Oh, so he could, like, help cultivate the ground.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
He also
Yeah. He's
mainly
got, like, plow hands.
Yeah.
he does mostly
Hands
sleep.
for plowing.
I'm sure if you needed any.
I'm plowing for
stone-
hands.
Nope.
Can we go 5 minutes?
No, we can't.
I'm sure if you needed any stone moved about, he could.
I mean, he might be able to help us, like, make the cavern it's in bigger.
Yes.
Probably.
He probably could do that.
He would
We
love that.
Need to find a way to get him there. I don't suppose it
Where is he?
We left
outside
him
of the city.
In a tree.
Just
a magical tree.
Yes.
That doesn't
A
clarify
normal
anything actually.
tree that had magic put upon it.
Why bring up the complications?
The point is,
She asked a question, I gave an answer.
where?
not too far outside the city.
It's just in the Fellwood.
I was hoping for that to be more discreet and not being
So discreet.
That was my goal.
Yeah, he did it while we were in the middle of talking to an NPC.
Yeah.
Just hand it to all the
I
NPCs.
will tell you absolutely that he just finger guns and smiles at you, and he's like, "I'll have Christian cook it right up."
My man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, Lona just looks like, not genuinely confused. I mean, she grew up in the Avith Woods, so, like, the concept of a magic tree is not something that's remotely foreign to her. She just kind of, like, smiles, and it's like, yeah, I mean, you...
Sorry, she's an Eladrin too.
Hmm?
There's a couple. out.
I wouldn't let you. I wouldn't let you tell them about them.
No.
Nope. Nope. They're hiding.
I mean, what would you begin to say? Because genuinely, like, that is how the conversation
Yeah.
would legitimately play out.
Yeah.
What would you say? And then how would you
Yeah.
interrupt and intervene? You,
I was.
there's
as
a
I
couple.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people that lived in the woods, yes, that we met, and they were very nice and helpful. Traders, I think. Hunters.
Do they also, like, want to live in the farm?
No, they're very happy out where they are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, the stone giant guy, like, we haven't explored all of the underground, but, like, we have passages that go through pretty dangerous areas that go out towards the Fellwood, but they're not, like, our passages.
Yes.
Anything you're sure would be traversable?
I mean, if you killed the shit in the way. I also don't know if a 17-foot giant can fit through all the hallways.
He can move stone.
That's good.
I think he would like that very much. He has not.
Depending on what's in the way, he could probably smush it.
Yes. And he has not had a job in some time. I think he would very much like something to do.
Or friends.
Yes.
Sure.
It was the last of his kind, from what he said.
Well, that's really fucking sad. Yeah, no. We can. I mean, can he move stone fast?
I don't-
I'm not certain.
I don't know if he does much fast.
Because, like, some of the hallways are pretty cramped. He might have to.
God, you're good. How?
Thank you.
That's why he has to get here this way, because it needs to be him like a snake slithering through the
At what
corners.
point in that conversation did you realize you could wedge that one in there?
As soon as you asked about it,
How long have you had that plan?
He didn't
there.
realize he could wedge it in there. He found a place to wedge it.
It was the first
There was no
conversational bullet
wedging.
loading.
It just slithered into the
It just
conversation.
slithered its way right in.
You know what's stuck in my head now.
I know.
Good.
Is he good at,
Finish
Yeah, that. It's that.
Eagle stunts? I mean, yeah, if we can get him through the hallway safely and get him here, we could always use the help. There's not that many of us.
Yes.
And, we gotta split up all the work.
He would be helpful. Slow, but helpful.
That's
With-
fine.
Larger things.
Does he do anything else? Other than sit in a tree and sleep?
He sings.
He has a lot of knowledge about his people.
He sings.
Yes.
You just see, like, Luna look over at Grace, and Grace just, like, twinge a smile and, like, quickly have it retract. Oh my god. It sings. She doesn't know why she's whispering, but she's, like, accidentally whispering. It's fucking crazy. Stones? Singing? Yeah. You gotta bring that guy here.
Okay.
That'll be something we'll have to figure out.
Yes.
Do you know where these passages connect?
Connect.
To the woods.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple that we've had to use in, like, desperate times, but again, like, they aren't ours, and they're very long.
Whose are they?
There's really fucking terrible things that live underground.
I think HOURS. Ours? Not belonging to them?
What do you mean?
I thought that's... You said, who do they belong to?
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Because you said it's not theirs. Like
Correct.
It's not, okay.
They are
Oh.
indicating about ownership.
Okay.
Yes.
It
Not
isn't
like
theirs.
ours in
Oh,
terms
okay.
of, like, projections of time for travel.
Okay. I was
No.
confused.
hours, like, again, really difficult to enunciate the difference between those two words, but like hours as in possessive nature.
Yeah, it's a silent H, so.
The English language sucks.
Yes, it does. But yeah, like she 100% just indicates there's horrible shit that lives underneath the city and underneath the ground in general. Yeah, like big cavernous areas. That's why it's like we haven't really used these often. We don't like go out a lot. Especially from the underground passage. We mostly just try to keep things sealed off so this way they can't get to where the farm and the other like houses are.
Sealed in what sort of way?
Magic. That's mostly what Iris and Faye spend their day doing. Renewing like protective barriers and magic, and some of our other friends mostly live down there.
Do most of the homes around here have access to this underground?
No, that's why it's such a long walk. It's really deep. This city runs very deep.
I think living underground is not going to be an issue for him.
I think he'd rather like that, actually.
Yes, he's actually one of the only survivors that we've found from Felfarthen. He worked there.
I would say that Arthur, 100%, upon hearing that he worked in Felfarthen, just kind of like smiles and puts his arms on his hands on the height of the two chairs nearest to him, genuinely probably behind, Nesgrim and Riorda. Worked in fucking Felfarthen?
Yes.
That's the best news I've ever heard. What did he do?
I believe he worked in the foundry.
Oh my god. We're gonna get this guy here as soon as possible.
I thought you might like that.
Pretty big fan of dwarves.
Is he now? Well, I've got a really good dwarf, and I'm sure they'll be best of friends.
I think he
That
would like
seemed
that,
malicious
actually.
at all.
That sounded like, does it sound like he owns a dwarf? Or
I mean,
He owns us.
To me, it sounds like the way that Arthur talks about things.
Dogrim, get in here! Dogrim, step on down!
You never left.
You guys thought my estate was in Oshuamp? This is Felfarthen.
my home away from home?
Vacations in Felfarthen.
You said you had other friends staying down there.
Yeah.
How many friends?
I mean, that's like 10? Well, no, like, I mean, there's a lot of kids.
Okay.
And they have to stay hidden. The city would take them if they ever saw, like, the orphanage. And that's why it's, Faye down there.
That is very sad.
Yeah, but, I mean, they're happy. They like to ride the cows and stuff, and, Levi likes to bring them bread in the morning, and Iris does her best to teach and care for them, and, when they're too busy, we have other people who help. Build little houses.
That is very kind of you.
I mean,
very kind, yeah.
When you say children, you mean like us?
no, like...
Peculiars?
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're peculiars. That's why we...
I didn't think you were growing smaller versions of us in the basin. That would be ridiculous.
We don't harvest your blood while you sleep.
That's where my legs are coming from. My clone.
We grew you new legs.
They just snuff you out and replace you with different ether.
Does ether seem different to you guys?
Hello, everyone.
I am Ethiorevia.
Please insert. Nope.
There are a lot of threats down there to the kids.
I mean, that's why we have a lot of the other adults stay down there to keep them safe.
Sure.
And why, like, Faye and Iris spend a lot of their morning renewing the magic.
Does the magic always hold?
For the most part, yeah. But the things that have gotten through, people that are down there are capable to fight and do their best.
Have there ever been any particularly bad attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to expand on that at all?
I mean, like, do you want, like, drawings of the, like, you know, demons and stuff?
Is that what it was? Was a demon?
Not like a demon, like
Many demons?
bunch of them.
Okay. I mean, I don't need drawings, but, you know, just a brief rundown.
Perhaps another time. That's grim.
Yeah, that's
Really
fine.
great breakfast conversation. That's good.
That's a bunch of, like,
Send me their locations.
angry little fucks with pointed horns and shit.
Okay.
And they use, you know, fire and other magic, and they've got, like, scary elemental weapons, and we fucking shoot them and stab them.
Okay. Alright, well, I appreciate that. Of course, if you ever need any help with that, please let me know.
Yeah, I mean, if that's something you want to do, you can go under the tavern and, like, look in the hallways for scary stuff. There's a lot of it.
It's something I'll keep in mind. I appreciate that.
He's a hall monitor.
Like, I'm just...
Don't
How about a
run.
hall pass go?
I'm just sincerely thinking that, like, there's the one thing Nesgrim set out for was to protect people who can't protect themselves, and
There's
there's
a bunch of children.
a
Yeah.
bunch of children in a demon-infested dungeon.
Mhm.
Why wouldn't that be the place he goes? That's
And they're all peculiars rounded up in one
Yeah.
small area.
Mhm.
like, why wouldn't Nesgrim dedicate his life to protecting those kids?
Yeah, I mean, we have people that are exactly like that down there. You might get along with some of them really well.
Are they funny?
I thought he was going to ask, are they female?
I mean,
You need to be more
They
specific
can
than
be.
that.
That's the next question.
Right?
like, there's a couple that are funny that I think you'll really get along with. A few of them are a bit more, I don't know, like you.
Damn! Holy shit! Wow!
Would you like to elaborate
My
on that?
God!
Should we light a few more candles? Because it got awfully shady in
Felix
here.
legitimately drops his fork.
That is a scathing review.
Into her mind. Nice.
I
Throw
mean,
a rotator cuff throwing shade like
you're
that.
like, I don't know, man.
Something funny.
Yeah. Like, in the unintentional way. So, like, it's still funny, but you'll meet them and you'll love her.
This is Nesgrim for sure.
Yeah.
Nesgrim just doubles over with laughter.
I think everyone at the table actually, like, that audible, like,
Now I've been burned before. She lesbian.
So direct.
Good God! It's their form! He's gotta ask at this point. He's gotta
I have
ask.
been burned before.
I'm gonna take my food in the other room. audibly scoot my chair away from the table.
But it's a really long scoot.
Yeah.
It's just like
chuckling to myself as I slowly walk out of the room.
I'm gonna say to your mind as you walk away, don't you want to know the answer?
No. Out loud.
100%.
chair scoots out.
No, she genuinely like smiles and looks at her friends around the table and is like, I don't think she knows. You know? Like,
So you're saying there's a chance?
see, he's funny.
As he drinks one of the 3 gallons of water.
Right? I mean, I don't know. Like, she's spent all her life like working, just doing her job. So like, she doesn't.
Do you want me to leave? Is that what's happening?
No, that's literally the actual character.
Like, hey DJ, all the memes that have happened, here you go. Fucking get out.
I feel like I'm missing something here, and I'm really scared to ask.
It's actually her description.
So in Shell's campaign, my character, very early on, I reduced down to the phrase, I'm just doing my job.
Okay.
Been memeing ever since.
Okay, I thought I was missing something else there. No. Gotcha.
No, I mean she's very smart. She's charming. She's wonderful. She's the primary person that keeps the kids safe. So like she doesn't really have time for, I guess, like anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like you though, in more ways than just personality.
Colors her hair.
Because that's gonna make or break it.
Actually, somehow Jess keeps getting better.
Oh my
I
god.
know how that sounds, but that's not why I'm
Are
asking.
you still within sight? Can I see you?
He's like in the
I'm just standing with my back turned to the room.
just like holding a
trying to enjoy this moment.
Dear mind, you hear this, right? You hear it? It's getting better.
You guys are soulmates in every way, shape, or form. Cool. What's her hair color?
What's her sign? I mean,
That's a valid question.
it's not as light as yours, but it's like a really light blonde.
Definitively blonde, though, not white.
It's like a platinum blondish white color.
How about her eyes?
Blue?
Okay. You ever see her sprout like skeletal wings?
No, they have white feathers.
What the fuck? Into his
It's not
mind.
just.
Are you pitching me a parakeet right now?
What? What the fuck does that mean?
Into his mind, I will say she's you, but better.
Oh, the wings? I
Yes.
thought...
She's an ocelot!
No, she's a chicken! She's a chicken, and I refuse to believe otherwise.
I thought an Aarakocra.
A platinum blonde Aarakocra.
I heard white feathers, and I was like, oh, she's an Aarakocra.
She's a fucking cockatoo, isn't she? You hit me with a curse bird right now.
Did somebody quote her, you fucking bitch, and be a parakeet right now? Because if not...
You asked if she ever sprouts skeletal wings, and she says no. Hers have white feathers.
Yeah, I thought she just had wings that were feathered all the time, and then she was a bird lady.
That would have been so good though if he goes down there and it is a bird lady. Holy shit.
She is now.
Oh my god.
Anyway, well, she sounds... What's her name?
hold on, I need to know if Nesgrim said her, you bitch.
Yeah, we need to know.
I need to know
Yeah.
if those fucking words actually left your mouth and tell me right now.
It's a really good question.
They fucking did, didn't they?
Does Nesgrim know what a parakeet is?
Oh, for sure. Tell him yes.
You cannot say that to her.
With where you
She'll
grew
never
up.
let
No,
you.
don't interfere. Did you say it?
Just let this happen. I feel like I can't say no now.
You're right. You're absolutely
I wouldn't
right.
want you to be dishonest with me.
She's a parakeet woman that grows cream cheese. Yes.
Parakeets aren't even white.
But that's why he definitely said it.
He said it, right?
Sure.
He said it.
He said
Did
it.
he say it? What? Did he say it? Yeah.
Yellen was straight dying with laughter in the doorway.
Actually crying.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
No, dude, she's like you, like an Asimar.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
It's okay. We all
Just hear me hitting the table.
we all get confused sometimes.
I needed this.
She's got, you know,
Her name's Caleb C.
you'll like her.
What's her name?
Amelia.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty name. Shit.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
mean,
god.
she's, you know, very, very strong. She's a fighter like you. She's quite a bit younger than you, though.
How much younger?
I want to say Amelia's in her 20s.
Oh, right, I'm 50.
I gotta go.
I would say at about this time, Wembley walks in from the hallway with a small box and walks it back towards Arthur, and he hands it to him begrudgingly. And Arthur looks at it. Got your delivery, old chap.
Thank you very much.
Yep. He hands you a small little black box.
Guess where I'm going.
Did he just make you a ring?
Well, it was nice talking to you.
Sure hope so.
I really appreciate all the information. Give me some time to mull on it. It's earlier, I'd say I'd sleep on it.
Are you backing out of the room? Is this?
Give me some time.
No, I really do appreciate it, and
Yeah, where are you going?
but I have other business to attend to.
Are you trying to leave the house?
You don't know yet.
I mean, yeah, she just like, you
In this room.
you looking for her?
No, Amelia, no.
No. Dude, are you still looking for Nivara? She's literally right here. And she points over at the tiefling lady.
That is where I was going, yeah.
Everyone's here.
You could have just let me walk away. This is so much more awkward.
She's married.
Well, then why did she ask for this?
Because she likes jewelry.
I suppose that's
She's a jeweler.
I suppose that's a valid reason, so let me go give that to her and I'll be right back. That's why she asked me for it, if she wanted it for her shop, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You walk over to
I know, Mara. Here's that ring you asked for.
I think you should keep that. And she just extends her hand out.
Alright.
I mean...
I dove to the bottom of... No, I didn't.
I love the idea of you saying that out loud as this. I dove to them. No, I didn't.
No, someone else did that.
Yeah, someone else did
an
that for me.
asshole.
I'm gonna get some tea and just go. I'm gonna grab a blanket and just sit outside with some tea
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
while this is happening.
Yeah. I mean, forgive me. Like, I need to keep up an appearance while I have to pretend to be Nivara out in the city. They can't know who I am.
Sure. Okay, I understand.
I
The
was
old double life.
I was
excuse.
catfishing the city, not you.
Yeah, the old double life excuse.
Do you want to meet my wife?
No, I just being difficult.
I forgot I'm 50.
Alright, well, I did it anyway, so.
It was a very kind gesture of you, and I appreciate it.
No problem. See you later.
Walk back around here.
Hey, so I got this ring.
He like walks like 5 feet.
Oh my god.
Luna,
Yeah.
these demons that you keep out,
Uh-huh.
do you think that they could be stopped by stone, or is magic the only way to keep them out? Would they be able to, these weapons that you said they have,
You mean like break through the stone?
yes, if there were large
If the
boulders.
giant dude like moved rocks? I mean,
Yes.
we could try to collapse some of the tunnels. I don't think it's a bad idea.
Or simply just a large boulder in front of the hall.
Sure.
If it might save you and your friends time.
I mean, we would still want to make sure that like we had magic to protect things,
Yes.
but like it couldn't hurt,
Yes,
and it would be good for him to have other jobs.
yes. I think at least you could try and have the magic behind the rock and see if they are able to get through the rock before they get to the magic.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's a really good idea.
Might give your friends more time to help other people and do other things.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
And you just see like Levi just look up at Luna and just like pull at the edge of like her shirt. Make the giant build a playground. You're the smartest person I've ever known. Out of breath. No, stone. Stone. Okay. Great idea. We'll work on the playground after the boulder, though. We'll do the boulder first.
Yes, I think that is a good plan, but a playground is a great idea, Levi.
Bread.
Yes, very good bread. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Cream cheese.
Yes. It is delicious. Thank you.
Just like smiles and bites into it again.
You are very talented.
Magic.
Magic bread.
Mm-hmm. She's alive.
Yes, she is.
He just smiles at you.
I'm sitting outside.
Oh, that's right. You went out with the blanket and tea. Yeah, you point at her empty chair and smile at the chair then. Absolutely. Yeah.
Arthur,
Yeah.
I have a question and favor to ask.
Sure thing. Anything for you, Ether.
I just look at my legs. They are very, very burnt.
Yes, they are.
And I look at Faye.
Oh, that's right.
Is there anything that can be done?
Yeah, I mean, we could have something crafted or forged for you to match her hand.
He probably would have asked Faye first. I forgot that she had that until just now.
I mean, he knows about it.
Sure. I just,
Like-
as Ether, respecting Faye, I probably would have...
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I wouldn't have asked her.
I
'cause
mean,
don't
it's
wanna
also
draw
it's
attention
like
to it.
you
Sure.
are aware that, like, she probably didn't make that.
Yeah, she
like,
probably got it from...
Correct.
Arthur. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, he
Like,
would...
I think Ether's assumption would be that it's probably, like, Christian that makes it or something.
Sure.
Because Ether's not knowing of some
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
other
absolutely.
people.
I was just trying to think of, like, if he would...
Mhm.
As somebody that, like, respects all pieces of things, if he would ask the person that has it rather than... But no, I think he would ask Arthur. 'Cause I think he wouldn't want to draw attention to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could definitely figure something out for you.
Silver, if you can.
Silver feet?
Yes.
These are my ass-kicking feet.
I mean, yeah, that's just could be done. I mean, we've got enough silver for feet.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did a good thing for your friend and you did a good thing for me.
Thank you. I will repay whatever debt is needed.
Oh, no debts anymore, Aether. Part of the family now.
Thank you.
Part of the family.
We have to help Benjamin.
Yes, we do. But, well, Wembley and I'll take care of that one.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. I've got something brewing up for Benjamin already. Well, you all slept.
Good.
Besides, we've got the notes, and now that we know the ritual works, it'll be alright.
He was very kind.
Was?
From what I saw of him.
Oh, that's right. I always forget you stayed with Eliza.
Yes.
How's she?
She has been better, I think. But she is okay. Surviving, as are many people.
Yeah, I often worry about her. But,
Is she a friend?
oh, well, yeah. Very good friend. Family.
How did you meet her?
Family.
Oh, literally family.
Yes. My sister by marriage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She doesn't talk about him.
No, she is very private.
That's fair. I wouldn't. I don't blame her. Oh, no bother. She's safe and well, and that's what matters.
Yes. She always took care of people in her own way.
Well, that's what she's best at. That's why I trusted her with Benny.
I do hope he will be alright.
I think he will be. Plenty of other people who are capable of making for him the sacrifices that you all made. And I guess his issue's not nearly as bad as your friend's was.
Yes, that is true. He does not show it.
No. Strong boy. Been through a lot.
He is extremely strong. As are you.
Oh. You don't need to flatter me, Ether, but I appreciate it. I'm far from strong.
Not from what I have seen. You have endured a lot.
You could put it that way, but I only lived because I wasn't wanted. Had nothing to do with my strength.
Sometimes not being wanted is what leads us to do great things.
He just looks around at his house and then looks down at everybody at the table. Well, I at least know many strong people, and something I can be very proud of.
Yes.
I'll go see about getting you some legs.
Thank you very much.
Wembley, make sure they're fed and have whatever they need. And Arthur just steps out of the room.
How are you feeling, Ritora?
Not
She's
in the
not
room.
in there.
Oh,
She's
shit.
outside.
That's right. Felix? Are you all right?
Tired.
Yes. Thank you.
Nod. Of course. Wembley? Is Wembley still in the room?
Yes.
Into his mind, I will ask him, is there a bath?
Yes. Would you like me to run you a bath?
I'll nod.
Warm water?
Please.
Understood. Yeah. He walks out of the entryway and you see him turn towards the left into the direction that would have been where you guys walked towards what was Arthur's office and study. And yeah, as he leaves, he would say that he would fetch you when the bath is ready.
Vorst,
Yes,
how are you holding up?
I feel great. Nothing a night's rest couldn't solve. Just going through my bag of everything we've picked up. Because I know there's going to be some expenses that need to be paid for things. So, just trying to catalog now. How are you?
I am okay. Much better now.
You look like you've got some color now.
I have plenty of color, thank you.
I'm sure the fire in here is much nicer than the cold outside that we've been riding through.
Yes, but I am used to the cold. It is nice to feel home, but I am used to the silence and the cold.
There is comfort to be found in it, that is true.
Yes.
Guess that comes with living up here.
It does. Especially after 10 years.
Try your whole life.
Yes, I suppose so.
But I think this is the first time in a very long time that it's felt like home.
I think so. We are among good people.
As Arthur said, family
Yes.
means more than just blood.
Yes, it does. It very much does. Nesgrim?
Hello?
Why are you like this?
Classic.
All I did was say hello!
I have learned all I needed to know, thank you.
Okay.
You are very much okay.
Yeah, pretty much the same, man.
A little flustered, maybe.
A little dejected, a little sad.
Yes,
Got turned down by the dragon lady.
she is right there.
She's just she would 100% just like no, she honestly would give like a sad, sympathetic smile and mutter again, I truly am sorry.
My face would have been very clearly like
Joking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
She like as
I
a good
remember.
person who's incredibly caring and like motherly and affectionate, it's like legitimately I didn't know you. I get that you were sent by like the guild, but my appearance outside as Nivara like is something that can't break.
Sure. But yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
How are you feeling?
Much better.
How are the feet?
About the same as they were before.
In Felfarthing.
Yes.
Thank you for saving me at that moment, by the way.
Of course. You have things to accomplish. I could not let you die.
It makes 2 members of our group now that have been seriously injured or maimed, with the goal of keeping me alive.
Some of us are accident prone. It happens. You are a good person, Nesgrim, just because others have been maimed in your path is not your fault. Entirely.
When do I get my disc?
I mean, at least one of them was, but I appreciate that. Can't help but feel partly responsible.
That is understandable. It does not make you a bad person due to the circumstances that you were placed in.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Did the best I could with what I had.
You did something.
Oh my god.
You did the best that you could.
Did everyone just decide to just like tear me a new one today? Is that what happened? Is there like a meeting and everyone's like, we're gonna fucking tear him apart?
Today is the day.
John was like, I'm going to pitch him a parakeet.
But he was like, yeah, I'll do that.
I'm gonna hit him with a parakeet. Don, you tell him that his best wasn't good enough.
I didn't say that.
Exactly.
Navarre is gonna turn him down.
We
She was
told you
always-
that was
Yeah,
going to
we've done
happen.
that.
I have no-
for
That was like a...
In and out of
30
character.
some episodes.
I was committed.
You were.
Definitely, yep.
Are you still like in the hallway?
I'm at the door,
Okay.
laughing at Nestor.
Just wave.
Glad you're still here.
Me too. I'm glad you are also still here. All of you.
I didn't get quite as close to the end as you did.
I have glimpsed the end many times. It does not scare me.
I suppose that's fair. Although if you're going to keep throwing yourself at it, you should probably train someone,
Yes.
just in case.
I do not normally throw myself at death, but I find myself in its path more frequently since I have met all of you.
Probably something to do with that prophecy.
Yes, but for the first time I do not mind the risk. And I have found I care a great deal for the living as well as the dead.
I can think of quite a few living that care for you. Also, I wouldn't want to have to retrieve your soul from that hag. I'll do it if I have to, but
I understand. I worry for... I just eyeball Nesgrim should that happen. He might find himself lost.
Might.
He would find himself lost.
if I spent my time worrying after Nesgrim, I'd spend all of my time worrying.
Yes, that is fair.
No offense.
None taken.
I didn't figure.
It's not inaccurate.
We'll have to find time to retrieve Edelstone.
Yes.
After Felix is back on his feet.
Yes.
And you more literally.
Yes. Felix needs to sleep, and I need to sleep and feet.
Need someone to give you the feet.
Yes. I am glad we are all okay. I would be terribly upset should anything happen to any of you.
I imagine there will be more to come.
Yes, there is much more to do.
A stone giant to retrieve. A dinner to attend.
A garden to make.
That as well.
A prophecy to fulfill.
And a Camilla to retrieve.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a full plate.
I'm quite interested to go meet the kids on the farm.
And meet your counterpart.
That, but also the kids and the farm. I want to see how it looks.
I imagine
Make sure they're safe.
when we retrieve Edelstein,
True.
we'll end up there.
Very true.
You seemed interested in such a task.
I may not have been an orphan, but I know what it's like to be raised in that type of environment. It's not fun.
If it's what you feel called to, perhaps that's your part to play in all this.
I'll wait and see. Make my decision after we're there.
It's fair. We'll let Felix get his strength back up first.
He needs it.
I'm so tired.
Yes.
There's a chance I fall asleep in the bath.
I would say don't drown, but I think you'll be fine.
Good. Just gonna nod.
Oh, that reminds me. Out of my bag. Don't forget your soap.
I thought Nesgrim had it. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
the
think I do
bags.
have the soap.
Yeah. The bags are here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Are you sure? Would you like the dwarf gravy as well?
I forgot about that.
We actually collected that.
Yep.
What the fuck was it?
It was pulverized dwarf.
With a ooze on top.
Is that the gravy that tried to eat Ether? Yeah.
Save that for Ether.
That's disgusting. I don't know why we have that.
For Ether.
It almost killed my brother. Fuck that thing.
Does it have a chess set?
Do you want to play chess? Second time in 2 days you've mentioned it.
Pointing out what I've collected from Felfarden.
You could play chess while you have a soak in the tub.
You play chess alone.
I would tell you that Wembley would step back into the door frame. Your bath is ready.
The bubbles, please.
Your bubbles, sir. Your bubbles, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up from the table and like just lift my bag of soap. Just follow Wembley to the bath.
Yeah. Wembley absolutely walks you down to the end of the hallway to a door one more further down from Arthur's study. Opens it, and it is a nice, large, polished, like marble tub. Where obviously there's not like pipes and shit. He's filled it with various buckets of hot water that he has heated with his hands. You see him like reach his hand in. It is a good temperature.
remind me to speak with you about an idea I have.
All right.
I'll just wink at him. Wait for him to leave the room.
I'm not getting in there with you.
I usually assist Mr. Arthur into the bath.
I'm all right.
Would you like me to froth the bubbles?
Yes.
He takes the like sunny powder and like dumps a fair amount in, and you get like
Just to be clear, he's using Arthur's, not mine, right?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. He has like a bucket adjacent, and it's got like the smell of like fresh lilies and like lavender and stuff. He dumps it in, and you see him insert his hand, and you see like this warm, like orangish red, kind of again like our lanterns, like heating fire, like extend out of the end of his fingertips, and he just begins to like make a nice little whirlpool. And the bath just bubbles for you, just as Mr. Arthur likes it. Enjoy. Step out.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Disrobe.
You will accept it.
Just like Mr. Arthur.
I always do the things I hate.
I'm gonna get naked and get in the bath.
Yeah. You begin to relax in the tub. I don't know if there's anything else anybody would like to be doing during the time where they are seated in whatever areas they are in. Anything else they want to talk to, or anything else they want to accomplish?
Nesgrim, I hope that sometime during the day you should probably find time to catalog things that we've collected. Just make a list of anything we're trying to sell. I don't know if Aether's repairs are going to be expensive or not.
Aether's repairs?
Yes.
Oh, for his feet.
Right.
I don't know that there's...
He's got to get alignment.
I don't know if there's going to be a cost for his feet.
Either we have talked about this before, or I am having the most deja vu moment ever, because I recall this exact conversation.
I think that's
Very
just
strange.
you, buddy.
Okay. Oh boy.
You alright? Nightmare. Is Aether's feet going to cost money?
Arthur said no.
Sick.
Correct.
Aether's repairs won't cost money.
Freet, if you will.
Freet. Give me the freet, boys.
That's good.
And free my souls.
What was?
Will you buy any feet?
.com.
Oh.
Any.
Any make, any model.
I'm not gonna look up that website because I don't want my internet history to be tainted by that.
Nah,
But gelatinous Santa's okay?
Listen, there's nothing
There was
wrong.
an immediate thing, and it was D&D related, which is terrifying.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's fine. He's fine.
So,
I'll
No,
never
and
be him.
Most of what I was carrying was held by Aether. The only thing I grabbed for myself to sell is the mithril breastplate.
okay. Any of your game sets or anything you'd want to move, I would catalog everything. We're going to need to make money because the city's not cheap.
Sure. Like I said, I only picked up the one thing. Everything else is Aether's.
Wembley came back at any point, or Arthur came back in, I would go over my catalog stuff with them.
Arthur is gone for now. Wembley would
That's it,
absolutely
he
come
left for
back
the day.
in.
Yeah.
But while you guys are talking about selling things, I just had to look his name up again.
Yeah.
For the fence. Control F is the faster way to do it.
Control fence.
That's an area that is fenced in, not the fence. There's the fence. Oh, baby. You'll be very proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. As you guys are talking about selling things, it would be Faye who would be definitively the one who would vouch for him, but she would say, we have a discreet fence who operates out of Slums East.
It's great to hear.
His name is Brock. B-R-A-K.
Brack.
Hey!
How much Chrysler Barrel did the ritual use up? Because I know we collected it from Felfarth and I had the number, but I don't know how much was needed for the thing to be deducted from.
150 gold pieces worth of it.
Thanks, Boss Hawk.
We will have to look at how many stones of it I gave you guys.
Yeah.
Each of them, as uncut, are like 10 gold piece gems. So like I do not remember exactly how many I gave you guys.
Yeah. Like I got it listed just with an asterisk next to it.
Yep. Yeah, no, we can do that.
So you're looking for the crystal barrel.
But it's uncut, so we wouldn't know the value of it. None of us are
But
dealers.
I will tell you that as well, when Faye tells you to look for Brack, however you guys want to pronounce it, that he is a very short dwarven man with a short brack beard.
Brack.
What about his brack eyes?
He's got salt and pepper hair, big bulbous nose. He wears rope suspenders.
Yeah, he does.
And because he is known as Brock the Tool, his store is Tools for Brocks.
Does he live in like a barrel?
He might.
Just like walk around.
He might. And you're the only one who speaks Dwarvish, right?
Yeah.
You're in the tub, so never mind. Nobody else speaks Dwarvish.
Having dubby time.
Yeah, so
I don't speak English.
Yeah.
We've been learning the
yeah,
alphabet.
we'll
To keep you sane.
to keep me sane.
make for me an intelligence check.
Just nat 20 again.
Because you know some letters.
Snap that 20.
13.
13.
Time
I
up.
will tell you that in the times that Felix has explained to you the alphabet, one of the words that he used as an example when describing maybe a certain person and their personality type, that Brock means fool.
Fool the tool? Really?
Yep. So his shop is Tools for Fools.
Fool the tool.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. My God. It's like tools for dummies.
Yes, literally that's what he does.
I love that. Oh man, that's great. What a fucking hero. I love him already and I don't even know him.
10, no, tools.
Yes,
Oh.
Tools for Brocks. Tools for Fools.
Everybody wants to. Tools for fools?
God damn it, DJ. Ether would probably at some point step outside to check on Ritora.
Yeah, after
She-
a few minutes have
yeah.
gone by.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that our stuff would have concluded by then because that conversation would have been, brief. And yeah, you would find her outside in the garden casting druid craft on Arthur's flowers in the garden.
Feeling better?
A bit more alive today.
I understand that. And you have done wonderful work here already.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yes. I imagine you feel very different.
We're not done with that thing. By any means.
I understand.
I have to kill it.
I understand. As do I. If I want to continue my work, that is.
When I saw it, It should not exist in this world. And the threats that it made.
Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everybody.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello.
If Camilla hadn't been there, I would not have made it back.
She did what she had to.
I might not have come back. It threatened all of you. After everything, it made that threat. I would have ripped it apart there if I could have. She pushed me away.
I understand the feeling. I would have swum out to sea in that storm to find my uncle. But I too was pushed away.
It's not the right time.
No. A fool's errand until you are prepared.
So we get prepared.
Yes.
I talked to Arthur about opening a garden. He said he had a spot in mind.
Good. I think that is what this city needs.
Anything to help the people of the city and rid that thing of any power it still holds over here.
I think any real thing growing in this city, anything positive, would be a blessing. I think it is what this city needs.
It seems there's already blessings down below.
Yes,
I also couldn't sit in there and listen to Nesgrim anymore.
I do understand that. I try to tune it out, but I cannot. I hear everything
Mm-hmm.
and see everything.
It was just too embarrassing.
It hurt more than my legs. The second-hand pain that I felt from him. And yet I feel as if he does not feel that pain himself. I do not think it bothers him.
I hope he does not.
He bounces back every time.
That's true.
I cannot imagine it causes him as much pain as it does the people around him, or why would he continue to do it?
I just hope he finds happiness.
As do I. He will find something, if not someone.
My tea's gone cold.
Back inside then.
I think so.
I could bring you more if you want to work.
How's the garden looking at this point?
I mean,
It's not a large garden, right? It's just
no,
like a few flower
it's
beds.
a few flower beds that are in like 4x4 sets of square elevated stones with dirt and whatnot.
I think if that work is done, I'd come back inside because it is still winter time.
I'll reach down with my hand, help you up with my very injured legs.
You should not be helping me up.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Help Ether back inside.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It is very cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you guys stumble back in, and would you make your way back to like the dining hall?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
I probably would have made my way over to Iris if she's still here.
Sure. Yeah, no, absolutely. Everybody is still legitimately sitting around and eating and like talking about random things.
been keeping an eye on that testimony. Unfortunately, not had any luck getting into it.
Well, she would look over at the figure of Nybara, who obviously is in her genuine form now, and look over at her and just kind of smile, and she would smile back and say, it's all right. I think it's time. And even if it is a painful thing for me to think on, it is a memory that is important to them for all the things that they are going through, and they'll need to know. I think that they are with me. If you want to open that.
It's finally happened.
What? What?
Oh, that's right. I couldn't tell you about it.
What? You were possessed by a horrible creature that wanted to know what was inside of that.
What is that?
It's been in the drawer for months.
It's literally been in the drawer for like
as
a
soon
year.
as I see you pull that out, I would stop what I was doing. And
All right.
You've had a puzzle box the whole time?
I mean, literally like a year.
I wasn't allowed to tell you. I told him.
Yeah, you've been possessed for a very long time.
I don't blame you for not telling me.
You would have accidentally said something
For sure.
in front of her, and it was like legitimately,
For
you
sure.
can't let it know.
No, I don't blame anybody for not telling DJ.
I mean, it took him months before he told anybody. Like, that was one of the times in which...
I'm concerned at how quickly you figured that out.
The password is worthy. I've used the word worthy like 6 different times when you guys have interacted with people. Yeah.
Puzzles!
Oh, baby.
I like your roll.
There you go.
Just unscroll
so
it.
pretty.
You're not.
JK. no, you.
It's just the...
these nuts got him. What the fuck?
Would you like to read this, Mr. Ether?
There's a lot of references to Ligma.
class.
The Testament of Nivara, 8033 AR. Frost fields, countless bodies, sword falls from my fingers, fire leaves me, the coronet clatters. Do you hear it, Elsith? The end. Is this the peace we wanted? Winces, turns his face away as blood from his brow drips to my cheek. I try to reach him. Stop. Only a whisper. Armor shattered, his back still smoldering. My Aegis. He looks skyward. Above Whitehall he soars. Tattered wings. Rivers of black blood flow over broken walls. Dumar trembled no more and cast aside his hammer. I see it. My peace is here for me. I'm sorry, child, that there will be no peace for you. The world around me was bathed in his light. A roar, a screech, fading. Dumar, my Aegis, the last light, plummeted amidst smoke and bone. Darkness. My head slipped to rest with the falling snow, bathing in the ash of battle. I feel his blood on my tongue.
We will end there.
Wowie zowie. Hoo-wee! Well, on that note, friends, thank you very, very much for watching tonight's episode of the City of Oshuamp. We appreciate it immensely. Thank you again for the raid, a filthy lot. Thank you so, so much for anybody that chose to hang out with us this evening. We appreciate you guys and we love you. We will be live next on Friday for the Lost Kings of Adoris. We will not be live this Sunday for Orvigo, but we'll be back next week with that as well. So we will see you guys on Friday at 7 o'clock. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye, friends. Birds aren't real.